Hey everybody, welcome back to the Inside 2M podcast. Today we're talking about real-world automotive problems, diagnostics, maintenance, and what it actually takes to keep your vehicle reliable here in East Texas. Whether it's summer heat, warning lights, AC problems, or major engine repairs, we're here to help you better understand your vehicle and make smarter repair decisions. Here is Sean Morrow, and let's get into today's episode.
This time of year is a big one for a lot of families. Graduation season means road trips, family gatherings, and a lot of extra miles on vehicles that may not have been driven much beyond the normal daily routine. One question we get pretty often is how to make sure your vehicle is ready before heading out for an important trip. The last thing anybody wants is to be sitting on the side of the road when they're supposed to be celebrating with family. I've always believed reliable transportation matters more than most people realize. When your vehicle is dependable, you get to focus on the moments that matter instead of worrying about whether you're going to make it to your destination. For me, family has always been a huge part of life. Some of my favorite memories are simple things like camping trips, weekends together, and spending time with my wife and kids, and none of those experiences are improved by dealing with a vehicle breakdown. Biggest thing families can do before graduation travel is give themselves enough time to prepare. Waiting until the night before a trip is usually when small problems get overlooked. Start by paying attention to any warning lights or unusual symptoms. If the check engine light is on, the vehicle is running rough, or you've noticed strange noises, it's a good idea to get those concerns checked before loading up and hitting the highway. Tires are another area that deserve attention. Make sure the tread is in good condition and that the tire pressures are set correctly because underinflated tires can affect handling, fuel economy, and overall safety. Fluids are equally important when you're preparing for a longer drive. Engine oil, coolant, brake fluid, and transmission fluid all play a role in keeping your vehicle operating the way it's supposed to. This time of year, we also start seeing temperatures climb, and that puts additional stress on cooling systems. A cooling system problem that seems minor around town can become a much bigger issue after a few hours on the road. Air conditioning is another thing people often take for granted until it stops working. If your AC has been struggling or blowing warmer than normal, it's worth getting it looked at before the trip starts. One thing I tell people all the time is that preventive maintenance is almost always less expensive than emergency repairs. Taking care of small issues early can save a lot of money, stress, and inconvenience later. I grew up in circumstances where you learn to appreciate what you had and work hard to keep it going. That mindset still influences how I look at vehicle ownership today because a little preparation can go a long way. A lot of drivers assume that if a vehicle starts and runs, everything must be fine. The reality is that many developing problems don't become obvious until you're several hours into a trip and putting more demand on the vehicle. That's why inspections and proper diagnostics matter. We're not just looking for what's broken today, we're trying to identify things that could become a problem tomorrow. I also think graduation season is a good reminder of why we maintain our vehicles in the first place. Most people aren't investing in repairs because they love spending money on cars. They're doing it because they want dependable transportation for the people they care about. At the end of the day, family events, celebrations, and time together are what people remember. Nobody wants the story of graduation weekend to be about a breakdown that could have been prevented. My advice is simple. Give yourself time, pay attention to warning signs, and don't ignore maintenance items that you've been putting off. Reliable vehicles don't happen by accident. They happen when people stay proactive and take care of issues before those issues become major problems. That's the biggest takeaway I want to leave you with today. A little preparation before graduation travel can help you spend more time making memories and less time worrying about your vehicle. Thanks again for listening to the Inside 2M. I'm Sean Morrow with 2M Auto Repair in Tyler, Texas, and we appreciate you spending some time with us today.
Thanks again for listening to the Inside 2M podcast. If you need honest diagnostics or auto repair anywhere around East Texas, give us a call at 903-630-2425 or visit us online at 2mautorepair.com. From all of us here at 2M Auto Repair, drive safe, take care of your vehicle, and we'll see you next time.